Hey, what's going on, guys? Luke Wayne here. I really do hope you guys are having a good day, and I'm sorry if I'm Debbie Downer over here, destroying your day. It definitely destroyed my day, and I really did not want to make this video. I didn't want to make it. I really didn't. But thank you guys so much for all the love and support, and I'm realizing that I don't have by a lot of people's definitions, I don't have a big audience at all, but to me, I never expected to gain more than 30 subscribers, so to me, this is a very big audience, because I really don't think I'll ever hit 1,000, I don't know, but to me, this is a big audience, and I know that, when I have a semi-big audience, I gotta have responsibility, so I have to make this video to inform you guys, and I really don't want to. I'm sorry if I disappoint a lot of you. It's not the point of my channel, but I gotta tell you guys this, because it has a lot of critical information. Maybe this will go up tomorrow. I don't know when this video will go up, and this is going to be a long video. I apologize, but there's a lot of negative stuff to go over. I gotta give you my thoughts on it as well as the end, but it's just the facts. I know I have a lot of kids in my audience. Plus, I don't know the situation too well myself, and no one really knows how it's gonna turn out. Still developing, so I'm gonna simplify it as best I can. Essentially, if you don't know, AT&T owns a lot of divisions of Warner Brothers, and they own WB Games. They own the entire division, not just WB Games Montreal. That is almost definitely working on the new Batman game. I definitely believe they are. Not just them, but they own. I don't think they own Rocksteady, but they have a large stake in Rocksteady. They own all the Lego games, the Hitman games, the Elite Harry Potter RPG. They own all these companies, absolutely everything. And this is the thing, apparently now there are 163 or 65 billion-dollar, or I can't remember, it's $1 billion and 163 million, whatever, in debt. It's a big number, man. They're in debt a lot. I guess that's what they get for not making a game. WB Games Montreal not making a game for years, but they're in debt. And they think the best option is to sell. Basically, AT&T is just trying to sell WB Games. Now, a lot of you are like, how is that bad news? They're just selling it. This is what it means. It means that they're going to sell all of their companies, all the rights. They're going to give it to another studio. And the studios looking at it now, the top, two ones, are EA and 2K. And again, I know I have a lot of kids in my audience. Let me simplify this for you. EA, there's literally no other way to put this. EA is bad. They used to make good games, and I'm sorry, I don't even know if there are any EA fans that exist. I'm sorry if you're an EA fan, but they just put, yeah, sure, they gave us Jedi Fallen Order, but they put so much microtransactions in their stuff, and they just want your money. They don't really care about games. They're responsible for the terrible Battlefront 2 launch. I'm sure it turned around, but EA's number one priority is to just put money, just get money out of the consumers. They don't care about the quality of their games. And that really worries me that they're going to buy the new Batman game. And first of all, I gotta tell you, most likely the new Batman game, whatever game that the WB Games Montreal is about to reveal, it will not be affected because it is like 95% done developing. They've been working on this game for like 7 years now. But anyways, so it's not going to affect this game a lot. Nothing's going to happen to it. Essentially, it's going to launch normally, but the games after are definitely going to be affected. And this could be why we haven't gotten an announcement for the new Batman game, because AT&T just doesn't know how to. They don't know if they're going to be around to sell the game. And look, this isn't something that they can just back out of. All right, this is like serious news. This isn't like, okay, maybe they won't sell it, maybe they're going to back out. No, that rarely ever happens. GameStop did it. GameStop said they were going to sell themselves, but once they saw that they were a failing, but no one offered offer higher enough, which is why they backed out of selling themselves, because no one wants to buy a failing business. No one, anyways. But there are very few cases where something like this happens and the company ends up backing off. Right now, the way it's worded, all these articles, is that WB is not just trying to sell themselves, they really just want to get rid of them. They just want, AT&T just wants to get rid of their gaming division because it's not producing enough profit, and they're going to sell it for $4 billion. Here's the thing, I think it's like EA, 2K, and Activision. With 2K, it's not going, anyways, selling themselves to anyone is bad. We do not want that. We're going to get lesser quality games. You're not going to get as much creative freedom. The developer is going to be fired. Almost any way you spent, developers will be fired. I know this is a long video. I doubt many people are going to be sticking around to hear this much, but if you have a good job for you, you get a gold star for today. But anyways, this is really important because this is bad. If they sell, first of all, creative effort is gone, and developers are going to be fired. And it's going to, especially if they sell to a bad company like EA, where they shove microtransactions down the throat. this game was already going to have a lot of microtransactions because they haven't made a game in 5 years, a Batman game. So they were going to have to make up for all that debt that they're in now. But now I guess they decided to give up on that, and they're going to sell it. If they sell it to EA, then the microtransactions will be doubled. That's what I want to say. Activision, also bad. They made all the really bad Spider-Man games. Amazing Spider-Man 2 and 1. I mean, yeah, sure, some of them were good, but Amazing Spider-Man 2 was terrible. And there are 2 more secret secret buyers that are companies that are looking to buy WB games, and they're not public yet. They've, kept their identity a secret. We don't know who they are, but a safe bet I have is definitely Sony. I think Sony's definitely going to want to buy this because they love exclusives. I was watching Cabling stream. He said he thinks Microsoft, you take that as you will. I mean, sure, Microsoft, they have been trying to get more into exclusives lately, but what I want to say is the best option here is obviously if they don't sell them, because it's terrible if they sell themselves, because that means that we could not get another Arkham game after this one. That means that they could shut everything down, they can do whatever they want, and it's just not a good thing. I wish I can word it better. I'm not the guy you should be hearing this from. I wish I can word it better, but I'm just going to give you the very bone simple. Selling, bad. There you go. The best case scenario, if they do sell, I would have to say Sony. Not because I own a PlayStation. I'm not really a PlayStation fanboy. I think console wars are stupid, honestly. Pieces of plastic. The reason why I have a PlayStation is just because I think they have better exclusives, like, Spider-Man, God of War. I have no problem with Xbox, though. And the reason why I think Sony is just because I feel like they would fire the least amount of people because they like keeping them in studios. Like when they bought Insomniac Games, they didn't shift anything around. They just bought them. They just want to make they interfered the least. They just make their exclusives. So Sony's probably the best option. But then again, that's excluding an entire audience. I want this game to be multi-platform. I think the game coming out now will be multi-platform no matter what because they've made it multi-platform. But the next game after it, when they start from the ground up with a new company, it will definitely change some things. I really don't know what to say. I'm sorry, guys. This absolutely sucks. There's no way to spin it. This could definitely, if they get bought out within the next few weeks, this could definitely mess with the reveal that we're supposed to be getting. I really, really don't think the Batman game will be canceled, or at least I really hope. It doesn't make any sense. Even if the new company doesn't want to sell it, I mean, that's free money. Like, if they buy the studio, yeah, sure, just release the game. It's already 99% done. But you never know. If this game gets canceled or delayed or something, I know this sounds really sad, but I think I might go into a slight depression. Like, this is terrible. It's terrible, terrible news. High hopes, low expectations, but you should be really upset about hearing this. I'm sorry for the long video, but God, I guess that's essentially the main news. I don't really know what else to say, but just WB is selling, and it's terrible. Because the best case, okay, if they sell it to Microsoft, but then that's also horrible because then I have to buy an Xbox, and I want to buy an Xbox. I'm going to get a PlayStation just because of the Miles game. Now it shouldn't be excluded to one console. It's what gets me so mad because WB, they have all these. The reason why they're in debt is because they're not releasing games and they're canceling. AT&T is canceling games. They're like, no, the Suicide Squad game's not good enough. No, the Damian Wayne game's not good enough. Reboot it. Superman game's not good enough. They're canceling and rebooting all of these games, and they don't make a profit. And they go, well, this gaming division must suck. Let's sell it. Instead of them actually managing better. It's not the developer's fault. It's the company's fault. And it just makes me sad. And if you sell it, that's not going to help anyone. Maybe 2K might be good, but they're still going to let go some people, which is not good, obviously. And I don't know. I hope whoever they sell it to, because I do think it's more likely than not WB Games is going to be sold. I'll say it again, more likely than not WB Games is going to be sold within the next few months, and it's going to suck. Hopefully it won't mess with our new game, but I don't know what happens. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe someone else will handle it better and we'll get more WB games. Maybe it's a good thing. I hope it's a good thing. But let me put it this way to you guys. I instantly wish, and you know how bad this was, so you know how bad this is. I instantly wish we were back to just waiting for the reveal after 5 years than going through this right now. This is how worried I am about them selling it. If they sell it, that is infinitely worse, in my opinion, than waiting for a reveal, because we have no idea what's going to happen when they sell it. I hope they sell it to a really good company, like maybe 2K, Sony, and I hope, this is a good time to buy a PlayStation 5 if Sony gets their hands on it. Good time to join PlayStation because they're coming out with a PlayStation 5, but I hope just someone experienced get their hands on WB Gaming and they treat it right and they release the best games. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. This is just sad all around. I made this video too long. But anyways, if you made it this far in the video, then you obviously enjoy my content. So please like. It means a lot to me. Dislike and leave constructive criticism if you didn't enjoy. I'd love to improve. Subscribe if you want to see more content. Thank you so much. I'm dead inside right now, but like seriously, thank you guys so much for giving me a 216 subscribers as I am recording this. That's amazing. YouTube says like 211, but YouTube Studio says 216. So I'm trying to be a little optimistic. It's all you can do in times like this. But this is like really bad news. I hope you guys can see the bright side of this. I hope we get good content. But man, this is depressing, and I hope the Batman game will be revealed as expected on July 9th or whatever the date was, and then we'll get more August 22nd. I don't know. We might not get any new games at all August 22nd. This is definitely shaking things up. This will shake up plans. So that definitely sucks. And this video is going on for too long. I apologize. That's all I have to say. Sorry for making it so long. Stay awesome, y'all, and peace.